Let's go! Hello, Internet! It is 7 o'clock. I am SneakyDevil, and this is Fanfiction, Contempt, the other 9001. Now, it is, as everyone knows and is aware, it's a Tuesday. And Tuesdays mean we go back and look at some of the stuff that caught our eye. And we've been reviewing this one fic for a while now, because it's just been enough not shit to keep us interested. Occupation Necromancer. Where the author doesn't know anything about anything, but continues to write things about something.
Still just writing in general.
Yeah, but more or less. More idiocy.
And we keep hoping it gets better. The author's picture was the author's picture always the chaos, the symbol of chaos.
Yes, it's always been that.
Yes, it was.
Huh.
Anyway, as always, do not contact any of the people we feature in this here podcast. Unless they say so. Anyway, let's get right on into it. Harry and Dudley, age 8, year 2004. After a year of playing war with Dudley, Harry concluded that when they entered the wizarding world, they could make a killing selling this game. Wow, they
still have it wrong.
They really believe that's how you spell ant. So
No, they believe that's how you spell auntie.
Yeah.
Regardless of what they think it is
Still wrong.
unbelievably wrong.
Yeah.
Because author, you are using a gambling term.
Which I still like the idea that that's just her nickname when she goes to play cards with the girls. Yeah.
Yes, but still.
And like it ended
she's
up
a
coming...
mahjong shark.
Yeah,
there
and
you
like
go.
she became so infamous that her family just started using it to refer to her as well. Oh God.
Do you feel good about yourself?
Hmm?
I said, do you feel good about yourself?
Not really, no.
No? Okay. Aunt Petunia told them that most wizards were limited to only using a wand. When Harry asked why that was, she could only shrug. Hey, person who doesn't use wands and hasn't interacted with magic for several years, and on that time that they did interact with magic, it was barely and through a sister. Why do magic do? Well, young retard.
So, hey, Mr. Kindergarten teacher, yeah, you only went to school for kindergarten, right? For, teaching kindergartens, right? Yeah. How do you do astrophysics?
Yeah. It's like, I get that that's a question that a kid could ask, but the problem here is that the author has not portrayed these kids as like normal kids. They portrayed them as like college graduate level intelligence at the age of 5.
I'd argue probably middle to high school, but that's actually speaks very badly to my interactions in high school and college with the majority of people.
Kind of.
Oh well.
He didn't understand. Why limit yourself to a focus? Sure, he used the puppets as a focus to cast spells and buff. Dudley did as well. Why limit yourself to a tool, though? Because you are a tool, Harry.
You're all tools.
Good job, Sneaky. I was hoping you would take the low-hanging fruit.
I always
my God.
I mean, that's just Sneaky's job, is to take the low-hanging fruit.
Max is a consultant, and Sneaky is the low-hanging fruit picker.
Uncle Vernon was sitting in his favorite chair with his... Oh my fucking god!
Did anyone actually go ping the rank and file?
How wrong can you get that? I'll do that now.
Just, with his laptop out. Jesus Christ! Harry decided to ask his uncle if anyone could give a straight answer. It was him.
Wait, what? Why him?
Hey, Uncle Vernon, who has literally less experience talking with wizards than Petunia? Hey, random construction worker! What's the square root of the alphanumerical variables of a pair of pi?
Can you give me square root of pi to the 10,000th decimal point?
It's like, let me go
No.
ask a person that has less knowledge about something. I'm sure they know more.
Clearly. Oh, that's how the real world works, Sneaky.
My bad.
As someone with all the information in the world, they know nothing. As someone who doesn't know, they go on Google, find what you need to know, and then just tell you better than the person who actually knows things.
Yeah, well, it's like, how do IT people do their job? Well, we use Google, but because we know what we're doing, it makes sense to
We use
us.
Google better.
Most IT guys I know.
What do you use your college degree for? Oh, I just use it to browse Google all day. Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, I'm IT support, but my uncle was legitimate programming support. He didn't use Google because he'd been doing it for 10 years at that point. I first asked him about his job. He didn't need Google because he only dealt with a specific software set.
Yeah, that'll do it. If I had to guess, it's easier. When Harry didn't seem to get what he was saying, his uncle elaborated. What the two of you do when you play war isn't easy. You've been doing it for a year now, and you can fight with your toys for hours. Normally, a route happens much quicker.
I think he means a route.
Okay.
No,
Otherwise,
as in a military route, as in
I
people giving up and
realize.
running.
This physically injures my soul.
This I believe this is a case of a non-native English speaker doing a pretty good job of getting their way.
No, I believe they're an English speaker. Yeah, America.
American education system. Why do you have to make me depressed?
Oh God, fuck. Jeez. Okay. Normally, a route happens much quicker than this. Otherwise, I would never get my work done. He smiled a bit. Harry smiled back at his uncle. Wait. You guys can fight for hours. If this was a real military scenario, it would have ended far quicker. Otherwise, I would never get my work done. Because they're going on for longer, he gets more work done?
I don't understand.
Neither do I.
I have a solution to this.
What is your solution?
Put the potato juice away.
That's my solution. Okay. Wands make it easy. Wizards rarely strain themselves with them. How the fuck do you know this? To put it bluntly, that's why they are behind on the times. You're Petunia.
They didn't even capitalize the A this time.
The wizard shopping district looks like a rundown back alley. Laziness doesn't breed achievement. It only weakens a society. The wizarding world is on a decline because they use wands and are therefore lazy.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Fucking, when did fucking Vernon become the pulpit?
A, yes. B, Vernon, if you had the ability to get the dishes done with a wave of a stick, you would do it too.
Yeah, Kel, we'll right after this stream. I just... Oh, God, this actually... Like, before it was mildly amusing to read, now it just hurts.
This is probably the most disappointing story we've
Like,
read
the
on
author
book,
is
because
straight
there's
up getting
ton of
up on the
potential
pulpit, using Vernon, the one person who knows shit about magic, using Vernon as the soapbox stander to lecture Harry about why the wizarding world are dumb. It's just...
It just doesn't make any sense.
Okay, let's just accelerate through this.
What doesn't make any sense? What I miss?
The author is using Vernon as the soapbox pulpit to exclaim why the Harry Potter wizarding world is dumb. You know, the one person that knows shit about it. Anyway, blah blah blah. There must be a few who don't use their wands. Blah blah blah. I used to only control 10 puppets. I can control 80 now. I told you what I believe. You can decide for yourself in the wizarding world. Off with you. You have something to do now. Your ante will have dinner on the table in an hour. You best be productive. Ruffling the hair. Blah blah blah. Desk computer. At 8 years old, Harry Potter turned his computer on and browsed the web for why societies fall.
That's good at listen. I know this
8-year-olds.
is in America, but the NSA is asking some questions.
Snaky, that's completely possible.
Really? 8-year-olds going on to, I guess Google, because the author accelerated the timeline by 8 years.
I learned how to use Google when I was
Oh, I know they.
6 years old.
I'm not complaining about that part. The part I'm complaining about is an 8-year-old being like, "Why do societies fall?" and then spending several hours reading about it.
Yes, a child would do that because
A
when
child
children
would do
have,
that.
Here's the thing: when children have questions like that, that's one thing that I
Sorry.
remember as a kid, adults hated, and I kind of dislike in kids as well.
So
is when they get
I'm a
focused.
bit biased because all of the children I know would type that question in, look at the first link, get like past the first paragraph, and be like, "Wow, this is boring. I'm done."
Yeah, I know you had a far different childhood. Everyone seems to have different childhoods.
I
But,
would
like-
certainly be doing that, but I am not a good standard as to normal human reactions.
Okay, look. I'm the kind of kid who, when he got bored in history class, rather than not pay attention, I just started reading ahead in the textbook.
Okay, fair. So we're
I had a
all the
number of
weird
friends like
ones.
that.
Got it.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Like, I'd wager a quarter of children who tend to have curiosity like that would keep reading, and they'd keep going because they want to know why, and they're trying to work out why it
I
happened.
guess. I mean,
There-
it's just
It's a small section, but enough so that I could believe this, especially with Harry Potter.
I know.
With the way Harry Potter
I know
himself is
the
written,
way
I
the
could see
author's
that.
portraying Harry Potter, I'll believe it. But still, I just have so many problems with how they're portraying the Harry Potter. You know, I guess that's
think-
my problem.
Sneaky, one thing I've noticed, whenever we get to authors who portray kids in a way that I grew up or I had a friend who grew up like that, I'm always struck whenever I have thoughts about that of, I didn't really have much of a kid's life.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm starting to think that's your problem. Like, they're not writing this kid as the way that you wanted, you'd want your own kid to grow up. Like, I don't want my kid reading about why society fell. I want them outside playing
Yeah.
and enjoying
Well, I
nature
mean,
and making friends.
I think my main problem is it's something I was talking with Kellen. Is Kellen fully recognizes that he just can't write bog standard kid. You know, it's something I know a lot of people have problems with, is writing someone who is younger than them. And
Yeah. It's even more difficult when you didn't grow up like that.
Oh
and
yeah, I know.
a lot of authors tend to have kind of abnormal childhoods by the
yeah.
quote unquote standard.
Yeah, I know. It's still, but it's still just like, you know, it's. It's cringy to me. Personally, it's cringy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, well, how did you get through J.K. Rowling stuff then? Was it because you were still fairly young yourself at the time?
Oh,
I mean,
no,
that's pretty
I
much
actually read the J.K. Rowling books because one of the other big readers in my grade challenged me to a reading contest to see who could read all 7 books the fastest, and I read it in a week.
Yeah, because books are not hard.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they also only take like 2.5 hours to get through each of them, at least for 1, 2, and 3.
The 7th book took me a day.
A full 24 hours?
Yeah, full 24 hours. It wasn't like I dedicated time to reading them. It was just like, all right, I'm going to bed tonight. Let me read a couple hours, and that's how I got through 7 books. And
I'm gonna go to bed in a couple hours. I should. Oh, well, that book's done. I guess I'll do the next one tomorrow night.
J.K. Rowling doesn't know how to write characters. That's what I've noticed.
No, J.K. Rowling knows how to write secondary characters.
Did I need
Because
a lot
She
of
doesn't know how to
I
write.
didn't need a lot of vodka for book 7. I was like fucking 12, man.
But it's like
No,
like
Sneaky.
Rowling.
We just asked how much vodka you needed. We didn't ask if you needed a lot. We asked how much you needed.
Yeah, like Rowling has this interesting thing of like, her main characters aren't that compelling, but with the way that she does the secondary characters, like Hagrid and the Weasley twins,
Well, I mean, no,
those
it's
kids
the world she
I
set
love those
up.
characters.
The
I
world
love
she
those.
set up, it's ripe for fan fiction of ways it could go. Because Harry Potter was so fucking bland. Literally, any author is better writing Harry Potter than J.K. Rowling almost.
Yeah, but like Hagrid, I liked Hagrid.
Hagrid was like one of the best parts of the whole
It's
story.
like, I really like, fantastical creatures, and I think people misunderstand him. He's also a well-meaning guy who clearly is
What, the new movie?
probably a little bit. No, the books.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the books. Like, he's a well-meaning guy, but he appears to be somewhere on the spectrum because his good-naturedness sets up problems for him as a result.
Quite a few problems, actually.
Like, Hagrid's not developed the way that she's tried to develop Harry Potter. Hagrid is a more convincing character, though, as a result. Because I know a person like that. The Weasley twins. I knew 2 jackasses like that back in my high school days.
I knew like 7 jackasses like that back in my high school days.
Her secondary characters are more realistic with less screen time than her actual focused characters, with the exception of Neville. Neville's an okay kid.
Neville should have been the chosen one.
He should have been the chosen one.
That's what I've heard from some people, actually. That Neville should have been the chosen one.
I mean, are you saying you wouldn't want Neville sword fighting Voldemort to the end?
I'm 3/4 of the way through the 2nd book, but like so far Neville's proven more interesting because I can see him developing as a character every so often.
Oh, you haven't actually read all the books.
Oh yeah, it's great. No, Max is reading them now because
you're gonna really wish Neville was the chosen one.
Yeah, so basically, but what Ricky's...
Because Harry's fucking stupid as shit.
It gets painful. It's a lot more tolerable when you're younger because you don't know that's like really stupid shit. And then you get older and you look at it and you're like, wow, J.K. Rowling, you're a shit author.
Yeah. Like, there's a reason fanfiction exists that involves Neville.
And, like, there's a reason why fanfiction
because it's a better story.
Of Neville, like, literally having no character. Like there is straight up parody fanfiction that points this out, that the majority of fanfiction with Neville in it basically has Neville as a non-character, and then Harry says a couple of positive words to him a few times, and then suddenly he's the Neville at the end of book 7. And it's painful. It's physically painful when authors do that.
Yeah, I can see that being a problem.
Oh, you said positive words to me. Now suddenly I'm brave and awesome and totally loyal to you. Let's go kill the bad
Despite
guys.
the fact that I didn't go through 7 books of character development. Yeah, no, that never happened.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I didn't totally just 1v1 fucking
Oh boy, are you ready for some more pulpit preaching?
Oh boy.
Oh, let's not.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's just
blah,
hear
blah,
it.
blah. Harry spends hours going through the civilizations one after another. Dudley walks in. Lotus hisses. He can understand her. If he is assertive about an order, she follows it. Otherwise, she acts on her own. Harry reaches over and pets the skeletal dragon. She developed a hide on her like shark skin. It stretches over her bones. She has sharp teeth in her mouth now. And can now breathe better. Harry, what are you looking at? Dudley says. I'm trying to figure out why societies fall. Oh, well, Dudley says, things happen. Armies lose, supplies don't come, birth rates fall. It's a calamity of the world. We can't control people and keep them from being stupid. We shouldn't control people, Dudley says. I know
people are dumb and stupid and should absolutely be controlled.
I know we shouldn't control people. What would be the point of an easily repaired puppet army if we were just going to control people?
Oh boy.
Going full Stalin there, are ya?
Yep.
This is some soapboxing on a whole new level.
Full dictator. Let's go.
Even necromancy doesn't defile the independent, autonomous rights of human beings.
Alright, these are not 8-year-olds, and the author has lost any claim.
That's why necromancy is my field of choice, because it doesn't invalidate human rights. Dudley snorted. Harry, you like bones and the macrame. That's why you chose necromancers when we were 4. I don't know why Dad bought us this game. We were 4, for God's sake. Even now, we are too young to play it. I think I saw uncovered breasts. Oh, if Priest Davis ever caught us of gaming.
Author, just because you pointed out as absurd doesn't mean you get away with it.
Olds. Beep boop.
Beep boop. I am a robot. I am here to steal American jobs.
We're past being 8-year-olds. These are just full-on child geniuses. I expect.
And apparently they're all communists.
Nope. From next chapter on.
Oh no. Boy. Oh
Dudley,
boy.
Don't take this the wrong way, but the priest isn't God. He only claims to speak for him. If God didn't want us to play Diablo 2, the game would have finished.
Oh boy.
Our copies wouldn't have worked, or we would have received a computer error. I think the things that happen are put in place by God. If we just make the right decisions, everything will be alright.
Communist anarchists.
Author.
And atheists. Oh boy, this is some fedora tipping. This is some fedora tipping, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all ready for this shit, because this ride just started.
This is.
This might.
I just have nothing to say.
This might be the pod. This might be the stream that kills Sneaky.
Welcome to the ride that never fucking ends.
Sneaky, are you okay? You good?
Okay, yeah, I think I pulled a muscle or two.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. You don't know what joy feels like.
He knows what Joyce feels like. It's when he abandons me behind the enemy tower.
Yeah. I get a certain satisfaction right inside from what happens. The necromancer is lecturing me on faith. What kind of paladin am I? Dudley mutters. One who hasn't hit puberty yet.
What the Alright, we're past the point of believability for sure now. We are off the rail.
We've been off the rail.
The sad thing is, I'm not laughing because the author
Ricky,
is
we were
funny.
hanging off the rail. Now we're just fully off.
I'm laughing because the author is so shit at being an author. It's funny. Not because the author himself is funny.
Yeah, Sneaky's very close, Sean, to having an aneurysm.
We can only hope that he actually has one.
I can only pray.
Oh, God. And this author did what we couldn't over the course of 7 or so years.
What
do you
kill
mean?
me?
Yeah, got Sneaky to pray.
Hey, I will have you know I pray every Dota game to Helix.
We're talking about a real god, you know.
Helix is a real god, you heathen!
That's it. I'm
Fucking
calling the Pope.
Fucking heretics.
A kilogram of ice cream. Kill him. Why do you just have a kilogram of ice cream lying around?
No, a
Why
better
don't
question
you?
is, where can I also get a kilogram of ice cream?
Like, here's a question, Mix. Why don't you have one?
Big fan of ice cream.
Why are you
I'll be honest.
measuring it in kilograms?
Let's see.
Okay.
1, 2. Okay, so
Okay, are you guys ready for a totally normal 8-year-old conversation?
If I say no, will you stop talking?
No. One who hasn't hit puberty yet, Harry said. True. What do you think puberty will be like, Dudley said. From what I hear, we'll be puppets to our hormones, and insane by rational standards. Dudley let out a sigh. That's gonna suck. Just 3 years till Hogwarts, though, right? Dudley said. Yeah, and 2 years after that, we begin puberty.
Why do they even know what the hell puberty is?
oh, hey, Ad, good news. You can buy 2-pound tubs of ice cream at Walmart.
I am going to Walmart.
Why would
Excuse
you
me,
ever go
I'll
to
be
Walmart,
leaving for
Sneaky?
Walmart.
And now we've lost 2 of them, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hey, guys, good news. They also have reduced fat versions of that same ice cream.
Oh yeah,
That'll
that'll
kill me
really
slowly.
help.
Every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps.
What? Bring me closer to diabetes?
Hi, wait, hang on a second. What?
Nose hair is number 1.
Oh, okay.
I decided to cheer the stream. I don't know why.
Hey, good news, Sneaky. If you're really in the mood, it looks like you can just buy a gallon of Neapolitan ice cream at a Walmart.
Now I'd buy,
That's excessive.
I'd buy Neo at Walmart. I don't know about Neapolitan ice cream.
What? Did you just say you would buy a small child at Walmart?
She's not a child.
Not a
An
child.
assassin!
I know.
Thank you very much.
She's
doesn't-
literally 18.
When you are an assassin, it doesn't matter the age.
Yeah, Ricky. You want to know who else is like 1,000 years old? Naui. That doesn't
This is
stop
a
it
good
from being
point.
jailbait.
This is a good point you are making, sir.
It's
This
like,
is a good point you are making, sir.
you have an excellent point, but I can
However,
ignore it.
Here
because I
is
just don't
here
care.
is the other issue.
Counterpoint.
Neo has a chest.
Shut
Therefore-
the fuck up.
Therefore, fuck you.
Anyway.
Oh,
The next day!
Oh, there was an overstock sale.
School was boring, blah blah blah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Can't even spell Yu-Gi-Oh! Right.
What?
Yeah,
Where?
they
How did they
fucked
fuck
up.
that up?
Yeah, they
Wait,
fucked
why
it
is
up.
Yu-Gi-Oh in here?
They can't even spell
Why-
Yu-Gi-Oh! Right.
why is he here?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh. They're playing
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Wait, hang on.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's all
no,
Yu-Gi-Oh, but
it's-
it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but they all have bad Italian accents.
I was about to say
God damn it.
that.
It's a me, Kaiba.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I am so glad that I subscribed to Twitch Prime that one time to get the Yu-Gi-Oh
That is
emotes.
technically correct, but how do you fuck that up? Like, there are 2 spellings of it. One with the O with the line over the top, and one without the line, but you have an H at the end to help with the pronunciation. How do you fuck
Dragon
that up?
mechs are crazy! Wow, I'm making commentary on a child's card game!
Anyway,
Yes.
Moving on.
Blah, 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 blah. Boys, you know you're not allowed to play card games in school. The teacher confiscates the cards. They all handed them over. Blah, blah, blah. There is a snitch among them. We must find the snitch. There is a traitor among us, boys!
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. First of all, what school doesn't allow you to play card? Like, I mean, obviously
Britain.
if it's during class.
Britain.
But Sneaky, my ultra-Christian school allowed you to play card games during recess.
Atin. They arrested someone for making a Nazi joke.
Yeah, but that's now, not when this is set.
Okay, still, Britain's always been like that.
Muffled Rule Britannia, please.
Yeah, maybe they play it all the time now. Blah, blah, blah. Dudley was furious. Those cards weren't cheap. Blah, blah, blah. We can just steal them back. Blah, blah, blah. Never
And the
surrendering-
teacher won't go, huh, the cards I confiscated are missing.
Apparently,
Boy, I wonder who
apparently
would've
Vernon
taken
is
me.
American. We can always wait for Vernon to demand them back. Then he will give us a stern talking to about standing up for ourselves and never surrendering our property. Apparently, Vernon is extremely American.
I mean, that does kind of seem like a Vernon thing to do.
That's one of my favorite speeches. Option 4 is the worst. We can use magic on them. God fucking damn it.
We don't know who snitched.
Which one of you is a snitch?
Blah, blah,
Which one of you is a spy?
Quickly,
blah,
use
blah,
your magic to
blah.
figure out who snitched, then use memory charms to make them forget.
Which one of you is a spy?
Like, so far, that's been, like, the worst part about reading through stuff is, like, when you see them, like, oh, we have these options. We can use memory charms to make them forget. It's like, but we don't know who snitched. Couldn't you just use the same magic to... Really?
Watch out, he's got a butter knife! I couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
Jessica, you look super sweaty. Don't worry, we'll get the decks back. Blah, blah, blah. Don't run off the tattle when you lose. She snatched it out of his hand. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Vernon's car. Harry could see the cool look on his uncle's face. The cool look. Blah, 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 emergency number, blah, blah, blah. The teacher interrupted the business meeting over a card game. Blah, 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 blah. I'm Professor Rod. Do you know it's against school rules?
I'm sorry,
Card games
what is
on
that teacher's name?
My name's Professor Rod.
Why is he named Rod?
Alright, well, either
Your
the
son
author's
openly
having a
played
Freudian
card games
slip.
during recess. Don't you know that's illegal?
First of all, his name is Professor. If you're a professor and you're in an elementary school, you have seriously fucked up your career path.
I was gonna say.
Like, you've really screwed that career path up.
I believe your sons were also gambling. Blah, 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 blah. Emergency number. I don't want to be called here ever again unless the boys are in danger. What are you going to do? Ban jacks or tops? No. Blah, blah, blah. I'm taking that deck back. No, Mr. Dursley. Your son is suspended.
What?
What the fuck?
Fucking what?
Where did
This
this
is some
person go to?
arbitrary nonsense.
Where did this person go to school?
Fucking what?
Honest question. Where did this person go to school? I want to know, and I want to make sure I never go there. Ever. I want to make sure my
The
kids
teacher
never go
smiled as if he just won a prize. The fuck? Harry was taking bets, right? Dudley nodded. Then I assume the boy is suspended too. I'm taking them both home. I guess a few days relaxing and playing video games will surely show them the errors of their ways. Well, Mr. Todd, thank you for interrupting me at work. What's the verdict, Uncle? You're caught gambling and playing high-stakes children card games.
High stakes children's card games.
Maybe.
Please tell me this is a joke story.
I'm pretty sure Vernon's being a sarcastic get right here. At least I hope so. But what the? This story is Sneaky. Stop typing.
You stop that, Sneaky.
Sneaky.
No.
At least be constructive. Jesus Christ.
Sneaky, stop it. What did we say about being mean to the authors?
Fuck them!
Sneaky! Practice what you preach.
I
you
am. I'm
gigantic
offering
hypocrite.
constructive criticism in the form of fucking learn English language.
That is not constructive criticism.
That's not constructive criticism at all.
No,
That
that's
is
just you.
absolute...
No, that is you actively being a dick. That is
No,
not
if I was
constructive employment.
actively a dick, I would tell the author to never write words again.
Something you've done before, I might add.
Yeah!
But like actual constructive criticism.
That was constructive. I told him to learn how to spell. And I spelled the words for him, in case he was too dumb to figure it out. Let's get to the cringe. So, this is a high school D times defense. Everyone?
Speaking of, apparently this is getting another season. High School DxD.
Is it really?
Oh, fucking William, more tits.
Yeah, but there was an anime announcement that I just got in my email I wasn't expecting.
Oh?
Full Metal Panic is getting a 4th season in a week.
What?
Oh shit, is it ending?
I guess we're finally getting the ending season we've been waiting for.
Oh no.
Tell him
Oh,
I'm
no,
not going back to
I
Reconquista.
think I
Fuck
see...
off.
Oh god. Haven't we read this before?
Blood Devil sounds familiar.
I think we have.
I wish we had Isley here. He would know. D times D, a new presence, blah blah blah. His origins and reasons are unknown. Bad summary, maybe. The story is better. Bloodborne High School D times D. OC times Karoka, Ophis, and Rainier. I'm pretty sure.
I'm positive we've read this. Look
Guys,
at the
sick of-
OC bio
Yeah,
to
no.
find out what. Oh my god.
hang on.
Totally
Okay,
did this.
Suki. Yes. Yeah, no, we saw this. We've seen-
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we've covered this. We've covered this.
Yeah. The fuck? This has a lot more chapters than I remember it having.
It updated.
In
No,
July 8th. On July 8th of 2017.
Huh.
Was this somewhere
Let's
else?
see. I want Atin to get as angry as I currently am, so let's do this one. Oh, speak of
Oh,
the
hang on. What do
devil,
you have against Full Metal
Isley
Panic?
Tears.
You fucking tasteless whore.
What?
What?
Apparently,
Max.
Tom has something against. No, you don't pick on Full Metal Panic. Leave my slice of
fuck-
life mecha alone.
Who the fuck is picking on Full Metal Panic?
Kill him.
Kill him.
Wait, you actually like Full Metal Panic? I'm out of here. Very far out of here.
I'm not getting involved.
Just leave my slice of life mecha alone.
It's
did nothing
cheap
wrong.
It's a literally cheap.
Evangelion.
Oh, okay.
Ruad
That's a
Fucking
ban. That's a
rude,
ban.
lad.
Oh,
That's a
oh.
ban, lad.
I have never watched all of Evangelion, and even I know that is a dumb
Sneaky,
comparison.
you made it so I can't ban people for a number of seconds.
Yes, I did.
Just ban them for like
No.
2 minutes or something.
Mass Effect's Halo crossover. The
We will
cycle.
not ban people for disagreeing with us.
He called it
Fighting
cheap
off
Evangelion.
extinction, Shepard must find the legacy
Final
left to humanity by the Forerunners, and find a way to defeat both the Reapers and the Prophet of Truth from gaining the power to destroy all sentient life in the galaxy. Main characters are the Arbiter, Prophet of Truth, Shepard, and OC.
Oh, joy.
Is it like OC Shepherd or what?
No, because it's Shepard M and then comma OC, so I think it's a separate OC.
Yeah, it's probably a separate OC. This is probably the OC. Church struggled to lift the large piece of metal that pinned his legs to the ground. He could feel the blood dripping from the back of his head. When he pressed against the wound, he felt warm liquid push between his fingers. But seeing his red-stained hand made his vision swoop and his head feel light. Are you sure it's not the blood loss? Stumbling slightly, he attempted to stand up only to fall back down to the ground. Need to slow down. Focus, he thought as he scanned his immediate surroundings. Have to remember what happened. All around him, the air hung thick with the stench of death and reeking with the burning flash and metal. Sky cars had crashed to the ground, and there were land-based vehicles that had been destroyed in the same wreckage, littering nearly every part of the path ahead. The occasional limb protruded from here and there from the twisted metal surrounding him, bent in a possible angle.
Is this still Bloodborne? Because it sounds like Bloodborne.
Nope.
This is Halo Mass Effect.
It sounds like Bloodborne to me.
Oh, something nearby on the ground caught Church eye. The body of a girl no older than 6 or 7, the blank stare on its face, and the puddle of blood under the corpse said it was too late to save. Grimacing, he looked away, fighting to ignore the broken child, or else he was being dragged down by the pain of it all. He couldn't worry about the dead. Crawling over to a car, he leaned against a tire. Every part of his body ached. He shifted his weight to his other arm only to crumple yet again. He cursed silently and tried to move, choosing instead to rest and catch his breath. Growing desperate, he tried remembering what happened. Church rolled his head and looked up, barely making out the London skyline in the distance. London. We were headed to London when something hit us. Church suddenly forced himself up, pushing every thought of the screaming pain in his arm to the back of his mind. He spotted his sky car, smashed only a few yards away from the blood-splattered spot where he was thrown as it collided with the ground. The side door was completely torn off, and not a single window remained intact. Shuffling over as quickly as his body would let him, he searched the interior. He found only one seat remaining inside. All of his squad's weapons and armor, neatly packed for future departure that they would never make, lay undisturbed. The 3 other seats must have been thrown or scattered. Wait, where's? He thought as panic set in. He leaned out of the car and scanned the area desperately, memories of the crash abruptly materializing in his head.
So, because this is a Halo crossover, and they've decided to name this Shepherd Church, every time
It's not a shepherd.
you say church. Oh, this isn't?
This is the OC.
Oh, great. Well,
Yeah. So I keep having red versus blue.
Yep, red
Yep.
versus blue.
Yep.
Me too. For a second, I was like, did they just put RVB in this all of a sudden?
Yep.
Because, I mean, I'd be kind of okay with that.
Aaron drove with him in the passenger seat. Manny sat in the back. A large beam of light came from the sky, obliterating the vehicle instantly. Each person tensed in fear as the beam quickly tore through the traffic ahead of them. Aaron attempted to dodge the relentless beam, but instead he was sky caught next to him. As the beam carved a deadly path down the road, Aaron attempted to make a U-turn. She was nearly successful when the beam skimmed the right side of the vehicle, shearing off the corner of the car. Well, the sky car she had hit was completely incinerated, but the damage had been done to the vehicle, caused it to fall rapidly to the ground a few dozen feet below them. When the passenger side door tore away, the car began to spin. Why did it tear away, though? Church flew out of the canopy before it hit the ground. They must be alive. Oh, thank God, he thought to himself.
Okay, look, I'm not saying that, like, these things are invincible, but this is a flying car. I'm pretty sure it would be built to be crash resistant with, like, I don't think the canopy's gonna just fly off so a dude comes out.
Ah, you see, my young
Sky
Padawan, you misunderstand. We must do this for the dramatic attention.
No.
Don't you know, physics and reality and common sense mean nothing when you need to add dramatic tension to the scene.
Yep. Totally.
He thought to himself as he searched around the vehicle for a sign of his friends. For whatever reason, Church believed they had survived the crash, and must have gotten up to look for help, or possibly him. Relief washed over him as soon as he spotted them on the far side of the truck.
I'm
Manny
surprised
had
Aaron
his
didn't
arm
manage to
tripped
crash
over
when he
Aaron's
killed everyone.
shoulder, limping slowly. Church rushed over to them, struggling through his own pain, but eager to only help his squad mates. Aaron and Manny stopped as he approached, staring wide-eyed in shock, both remaining silent as Church helped carry Manny back to the sky car. They gently placed him on the front hood, laying him as flat as possible. "We thought you were dead," Manny said. His words choked off as he coughed up blood. "Or have I already kicked the bucket?" "Come on, you couldn't get rid of me that easily," Church said, smiling grimly. He ripped off a sleeve of his sweater, tying it around Manny's leg in a tourniquet. Sweater. Ripped off.
Yep, just ripping the sleeve off a sweater.
Just rip the sleeve off a sweater. You were just like, I have a sweater on in London. Let me just rip that off and tie it around your leg with a tourniquet. That's definitely how that's sweaters work.
And most sweaters are really stretchy.
Yeah. So you would really have to try to make a tourniquet out of it. And, I mean, if you're trying to make a tourniquet out of it, the problem there, though, when you make a tourniquet, you have to apply a decent amount of pressure, but not too much. And the problem with trying to make it out of a sweater you just ripped off is, unlike in Hollywood, if a sweater was easy enough to rip off, it'll tear when you try to make the tourniquet at the appropriate pressure. But if it wasn't easy to rip off, then it'll make a tourniquet that's too tight because it'll stretch too much. Sweaters make very poor tourniquets. Especially ones you can rip off with your bare hands. Like, where the fuck did you buy that? Anyway, blah blah blah, Metagel, blah blah blah, emergency kit, blah blah blah, Manny passed out. Wounds were cleaned up, blah blah blah, destruction, crying. They're all N7.
Yay!
She could remain detached until she was engaged in the action, like the stereotypical sniper personality.
And then Sneaky
You
left
okay
the
there,
stream.
Sneaky?
I think Sneaky's done.
I think he literally just got up and closed the door. Well then.
All right. Well, Ricky, let's go play Dota.
Yep.
Fucking
Cool.
don't go anywhere, you shits.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, it's too late. I'm already starting Dota.
That's unfortunate for your soul.
I mean, I've been just playing frickin' Fallout 4 in the background this whole time.
Fucking
So,
Get over here, Ricky.
reminding Church of a cuttlefish.
wait, did
Oh,
you
what?
actually start Dota?
We're talking about
Yes, I did.
Reapers.
The Reapers, huh?
Yeah, the Reapers.
No, you didn't.
Yep, okay, and no one's made that distinction before. Oh no, the Reapers are here and they're being the harvest of the human things.
The harvest of the human things.
Look,
The
I
hardest
am
of the
mildly drunk at this point. Give me a break.
Yeah, oh, hey, speaking of which, what episode was it where you fell off the chair? Because my family wants to hear the whole episode.
Oh, we have that clipped.
Oh, I know we have a clip, but they want the whole thing.
I'm not aware actually.
What is this pudge? Oh my god, get out of here.
Anyway.
I don't remember which episode it was.
Yeah, no, that was
That was so long ago.
Wait, do clips tell you where they came from?
No, they don't, which is disappointing as hell.
Well, I mean, you can always look at the date that the clip was posted, and then try and find the episode from there.
Yeah. Let's see.
Anyway.
Where did you pin that fucking thing? Right there. February 23rd of 2018. Oh, fuck me. Oh,
No.
god damn it, Sneaky. Didn't you also take, what, like, 3 months of just not moving everything over proper?
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, no, there was a 3-month gap of you being a lazy human being.
Oh.
Have fun with that, you fucks. The blur. The appearance of small blue ruptures in the atmosphere, obvious signs of the Covenant. Church checked his Omni tool.
Oh, we're just showing up with the Covenant, are we?
Church checked his
Suddenly
Omni
Covenant.
tool as the universe fusion collided, desperately seeking hope, but finding none. The Alliance ships have all been destroyed. Yet one ship was leaving. The Normandy was broadcasting for everyone to look. And it showed single Covenant assault carrier along with battle cruisers exiting Slapspus, entering Earth atmosphere. Strangely, the Reapers didn't attack them. And they didn't attack the Reapers.
Uh-oh, they've become friends with the Reapers. They needed to get some of that Reaper tentacle sex.
Really? So the massive technological differences between Halo and Mass Effect made an author sit there and go, you know what? Humanity from Mass Effect would do just fine in Halo, and everything would happen the exact same. Because
Yes.
Mass Effect humanity would totally not get their shit kicked in by Halo.
Nope, they totally wouldn't.
Ha 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 ha! That felt good. I've been able to drastically change the first chapter and make it better.
Better, you say. While still showing what I wanted to in the original version, the Reapers are here and the Covenant is too.
This
And
isn't a
since
self-insert and it's not crossing dimensions. The chapter after this will show you why it's a fusion. I will be putting polls
Screaming.
up to ask where I should take the story.
No! No! No!
How about don't?
Why in a million years?
Why not?
Why contain it?
All around me are empty faces, burned out places.
Wait, what? We're burning everything to the ground?
Naruto plus Rosario plus Vimper.
Oh, fucking God.
Why do you hate us?
Because you said you're gonna go play Dota.
He has a point.
Naruto has lost his memories of who he is and starts a journey to regain them. During his school year, he will learn what it means to have friends and how he can awaken his own power and master it.
Wow, that was so fucking cringy in terms of how bland it was. Watch as the hero learns the true meaning of friendship and overcomes his obstacles.
White bread
That's
less generic than this
never
introduction.
been done. Wonder White Bread is less generic than that fucking summary. Jesus, and there's 70k words for this, and this story has been completed. This story
Like,
has
I
been
never
completed
thought I'd
in
be
70K
excited to go
words.
buy a bag of Wonder Bread, but that will be more interesting than this story.
I would have more fun watching ice melt than I would reading this story. I would have more fun watching paint dry.
Okay, actually, if you put ice on like a really hot surface and you watch it kind of slide around, that can be mildly entertaining.
I would have more fun watching ice melt in the Arctic.
Fair enough.
As much as it pains me to say this, the audience giving suggestions can help with preemptively spotting plot holes. That is true. However, letting the audience dictate where you're going with a story that you intend to be mildly serious, unless it's like right at the start, like first chapter, you're like, alright guys, this can go in several different ways, which way do you guys want to see it go in? Then you take it from there, and you don't ask at every single fucking chapter, where do we go? Because that turns into a quest, and quests are, they're dumb. Because they die in a fire, usually, because authors are like, okay, the audience wants me to do this, but I have no fucking clue where to take it from here.
And it's dumb.
Or the audience chooses really stupid options because they're dumb, and then you're like, well, the quest is over, but I can't actually write the ending because then everyone will get mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone! I hope you like this fanfic. I've decided to put parts from Deadly Sin into this fanfic. I'll be doing the first season of the Rosario Vampire anime, then skipping through the first series of Rosario Vampire to get to Rosario Vampirier 2. That's where the real fun happens.
Author, you can't just pick and fucking choose.
Naruto is currently wearing an academy shirt heading toward the academy while walking through the academy woods. When Naruto turned 10, he lost all his memories of the past with no memory of his family is. Naruto doesn't have whisker marks but blood red hair.
What the fuck?
This is a
Yes.
story. This is a story. 458 people have favored it. This is a story. 458 people have favored it.
Okay, so we know 458 people have no taste.
Damn
Yes.
it! Where the fuck am I? Naruto exclamation point comma. Naruto yells angrily, not knowing where he is and why the hell his godfather invited him to this academy.
Well, now I'm upset.
I hate my life, comma, Naruto says, looking around trying to find where the academy is at. Naruto started.
Jesus, this is painful to read.
Naruto started hearing voices and hides
watch.
behind a tree. His eyes widened, seeing two humans dressed in what appears to be Spartan Mark 4 armor from Halo, and they appear to be dragging a girl with pink hair wearing an academy uniform.
Oh boy.
I thought you were making this up, but you're not.
Excuse me!
I have many questions.
Okay. Atin,
What?
I'm sending you the link to the specific fanfiction contempt theater your family needs to see if they want to watch the entirety of When Sneaky Fell.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Max.
We got the
Number
weapon. Let's leave before the monsters notice us. It's good we used that device to disarm Icaros. One of them say, and the
Why
other
are there
nods.
Spartans?
Yeah,
Why does
thank
he know
God
what
she
Spartan
doesn't
are?
remember, or we would have been killed. That damn Tenmai Mikogami interfering. The guy is cut off by someone punching him in the face. Punching him in the face!
Punching him in the face.
Leave her alone! ! Naruto yells with pissed off face.
With pissed off face.
Seeing a girl in danger.
He just punched a Spartan in the face. That wouldn't do anything. It would bounce off the shield.
The guy skids back and looks at Naruto pissed. Why, you little, I'll kill you! ! He yells and takes out energy.
What is this story?
Energy chains while other take out two handguns.
What the fuck?
Not a handgun as in a pistol, as in like a handgun. You know, he's just.
No, you see, Sneaky. Max, can you grab the image of the goof with its finger guns? Cause I'm lazy.
I got finger guns, boy. Bam, bam, bam.
Hang on.
This is no Zaku, my boy. No Zaku.
These were made to kill monsters. Let's test them out on you! !
What the hell is an energy chain? Why did Spartans suddenly become vampire hunters?
He says and laughs a little. Now, don't resort to violence, someone says, and both freeze and turn slowly.
Here you go, Atin. Do with it as you will.
Thank you.
Naruto, your possessive form finally here, Tenmai says, waving at his god son.
Found it.
And both soldiers take a step back in fear, knowing what Tenmai Mikogami is capable of as one of the three Dark Lords. You two do know that you shouldn't mess with this school. Am I right? You're right, lad. You're right. ? Tenmai says, and making both angry. What?
Here you go. This is the best one that I could find.
What?
There you go. This is just showing how clearly superior handguns are to actual handguns.
What is this? Sneaky, share with the class.
The 4Kids thing.
Oh
That should
God,
tell you
no.
all you need to know.
Oh, is it that? Oh, is it the stupid thing from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
I think the biggest problem is that I know exactly what you were talking about.
Isley, if Icaros sounds familiar, I'm pretty sure he's just pulling Heaven's Lost Property into this story now.
So we've got Halo, Heaven's Lost Property, Naruto.
Yeah, and that's assuming Heaven's Lost Property.
Did I miss anything?
Deadly Sins.
Oh yeah, Seven Deadly Sins, but that hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah.
What is this? The Kingdom Hearts of anime?
Yes.
Probably
Let's
not as well done,
blah, blah, blah. Here we go.
That's
Are
a
you
plain Kingdom Hearts.
serious? You stole this from us, and you think that we'll leave without it? ? question mark, exclamation point, comma, he yells, and Naruto cracks his fists. Let her go, and I'll kick your asses.
Wait, no, Naruto, that's not how that works.
Naruto says, and both glare. I agree with Naruto. If you two do not let her go, I will let Naruto, or better yet, the school there, have fun against you two. Tenmai says, and they drop
They're wearing They're wearing Spartan
They're literally
armor.
wearing
They don't give a
Spartan
care.
You know
never
that
mind.
we will return
Yeah.
for her and kill anyone that gets in our way, one of them say, and Tenmai just chuckles. I wouldn't if I were you. There are strong people in this school besides me. Tenmai says with a smirk, and they stare at each other for a little bit, and both soldiers turn away. Fine, you win today, demon, but we will return. Or better yet,
Why are
send
they calling
someone
the-
that specializes in killing you monsters, he says, and both begin walking away, but one of them turns and
Why is he calling them monsters? That's my question.
I don't know where Tenmai comes from.
I have so many questions.
Tenmei is the name of one of the old headmasters of that academy. I think he's the guy that shows up in, like, for some reason, shows up in, like, Catholic nun clothing of all things.
Oh, the original.
sorry,
headmaster?
what?
Yeah. He does the whole. Yeah. It's.
Otherwise known as the Exorcist and the Strategist. He wasn't the. No. I was about to say, like, was he the guy driving the bus? But no, I don't think so. That was another guy.
The other Dark Lord.
Yeah, I still love that. It's like, so what do you do? Oh, I'm one of the Dark Lords. You part-time as a bus driver then? No, I'm part-time as a Dark Lord.
I'm a full-time bus driver, thank you very much.
Anyways, yes, based on some of the words a little bit further in the chapter, this does appear to just be a Heaven's Lost Property crossover as well.
Lovely.
Yeah, just straight up mentions one of
This
the
is
contract
insanity.
listings.
We aren't leaving without a parting gift, he yells. She fires a ball of destructive energy at them. Tenmai jumps away while it's heading for Naruto, and its speed increases, making us eyes widen. There's an explosion, and the people from the academy see it. Where Tascune is!
That might be the worst. That might be the worst pronunciation I've ever heard of that name.
I think I've heard worse.
I wonder
I don't think
what
I've heard
that
worse.
was, question mark, comma, Sakune says, walking in the woods, seeing the explosion when suddenly a bicycle rams into him. Back to Naruto! Naruto had his eyes closed, ready for the pain, but nothing happened. When he opened his eyes, he saw an awakened Icarus flying in the holding into him.
What?
What?
Sneaky, I'm actively reading this on my second screen, and I am very confused.
I too
We're
am
all
confused.
confused.
Sora
This is
no Otishomono theme alpha.
Oh,
Wait,
come
why
on,
is Sora here?
Where did you even get the extra I from?
Okay, I made the joke about Kingdom Hearts, but now what suddenly is Kingdom Hearts? What is
Beginning
this?
imprinting process.
Sora no Otoshimono, Heaven's Lost Property.
Oh, that shit. Okay, that's
Yeah.
Icarus and the chain on
Say
her
it like it's
choker
bad.
extends and wraps around Naruto's hand. What the? Question mark. Naruto says, surprised, looking at the chain, while Tenmai just smiles, looking up at them. He. Didn't expect that to happen. Imprinting on him. This is gonna get interesting, Tenmai said, smiling. Icarus lands in the ground.
Okay, I guess this is the Bethesda game now.
just like phases through the ground.
Meanwhile, at Bethesda Studios.
Oh, yo, has anyone seen our lead programmer? I don't know. Some jackass just showed up and started bashing the keyboard.
Okay, to be fair, that's an insult to people who bash keyboards.
Letting Naruto go and bows to Naruto. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Pet Class Angelroid. I am here to fulfill your every desire. You are my master. Ikaro says, and while she said that, Naruto was memorized by her emerald eyes and a pink wings. And he realizes what she just said, unable to speak. I guess she will be staying with you, Naruto, Tenmai says, turning away while walking away, and Naruto just points at him. Hey, what the hell are you talking about? What she's possessive form she mean by imprint? Exclamation point, comma.
Okay. I just want to point out, by the way, that like with the amount of he-hes the author's tacking on, normally when a character has that many tacked on, they're going into a maniacal laugh.
Yeah.
I don't think the author understands.
I don't think Tenmai has been capitalized once this entire fucking story.
It has not.
No, it has
It
not.
has not.
She's
Don't
now
worry,
your
you aren't
servant.
crazy.
After I brought her here, I told her to imprint on you, but she was attacked by those two men. What kind of trick are you trying to pull? He laughs and walks away. Wait! Exclamation point, comma. Naruto yells, running after him, and then turns to see Ikaros flying with her chain still attached to his arm. If the girls at the academy say this, they will definitely attacking me, thinking I'm a pervert. Question mark, exclamation point, comma. Naruto thinks, not liking this. What?
I have
Okay, look, I know we complain about a lot of the stories we get on this show, but it's been a while since we have had some genuine grade A trash.
Yeah, it has been. It's been some time.
What?
It's been a while since we've actually just been like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to think.
I'm just
I am
lost and
genuinely
Chat.
sitting here confused.
Chat, please give us some Resident Sleepers so we can fucking skip this.
Master, is there a problem?
Just remember, chat, we'll keep suffering as long as you don't pay us. And you'll suffer too.
You know, blah, blah, blah.
Cheer at least 100
Tilting
bits.
her head. Naruto signs to himself. Now I have to do something about this chain. Question mark, comma. Naruto says, looking at it. I can extend it as far as you need, or where you prefer I can remove it.
So, why is Naruto
Insane.
signing to himself that he needs to remove the chain?
I don't
Also,
know.
what is he signing?
I don't know.
Apparently, I have to do something about this chain.
Right, but like, does he just know like sign language? If he knows sign
No,
language,
he
what
just
variant of
holds up
sign
a
language
sign.
does he know?
No, he just holds up a sign saying, I need to do something about this chain.
He just Wile E. Coyotes it?
Like
Yeah.
Wile E. Coyote.
Fics like this make my fic look godlike by comparison. You're welcome, Isley.
They make our story look great.
Is that why Isley keeps coming back?
Yes, it's
Yes,
for morale
because
boosting.
To make himself feel
uses
better.
us. Yeah, he uses us to make himself feel better. Okay. You know what? Someone gets a positive use out of this stream.
Yes.
I'm happy.
Alright. I'll take
We
second
are
choice.
all accepting of this man's
Okay,
sacrifice.
we need rules. You can't fly. Don't call me master. Don't follow me around. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. Okay, we cleared that up. Yes, master. Why is my life complicated? Huh? Am I interrupting something? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. You but me.
What? What?
That was supposed to be bit,
You but me.
but their
Sakune-
finger missed.
Sorry, not Sakune. Takune. Taokune. Taokune says with tears going down his eyes.
Oh, that sounds way more painful than tears just like going down his cheeks.
And receives a hit on the head by Naruto. Shut up, possessive form annoying me, idiot.
Whoa.
Master, do you know
Naruto,
them?
you
Nope,
fucking
never met them. Time skip after they talk!
Seriously? Oh my god, that's actually. What?
You can't. I hoped you were kidding, but you're not.
This is some genuine grade A trash.
This is a whole new level of trash.
So this is your possessive form guy's possessive form fist, huh? This is out first year 2 as well. Hello, I'm Mocha. Hello, I'm Ikaros, Ikaros is cut off by Chibi Naruto bopping Chibi Ikaros on head.
Please stop
Did I
saying
just
words
hear
off there.
that?
No, Ikaros, you can't tell them your identity. You just met and they could be bad people. Chibi Naruto says, and Chibi Ikaros nods. Sorry, Master, Ikaros says, looking down, dissipating her master, but he just ruffles her hair.
This is...
Okay.
This is...
No, I know.
I
This has to
haven't
be a
laughed
joke.
this much in a long time, so for that, I suppose I'm grateful?
Okay. This... You cannot emulate the style of Heaven's Lost Property in text format. Author, what are you doing?
What
Why
you
are you
just said.
doing this?
Like, you cannot, in any capacity, actually use, like,
That is a
images in a story.
that is no. You can use images in a story if they're alongside text. You cannot do visual gags in text of a certain nature. Characters suddenly changing proportion sizes for cute little gags is one of those things you cannot do
I
in
mean,
text.
you can't kill the kill because that's canon.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
but
what?
even still...
Are we talking about fuck, what's her name?
No, the head enforcer. He just...
Mako?
No, the head enforcer, the big dude.
Oh, Iragamaguri.
Yeah, it's canonical that he just variable size. He's just whatever size he needs to be for
Why'd
that
you say
scene.
kill then?
That
I'm
he's
thinking of
from
something
Kill la
else.
Kill.
I was thinking Agame got killed
my
or something.
fucking Jesus Christ, Ricky.
I'm sorry.
No, that's I don't blame him. That's a very easy thing to like confuse.
Anyway, so, yeah. Fucking Gamagori, who's just literally canonically whatever size he needs to be for the scene. That is the only person you can get away with changing sizes at random.
I don't want to believe you.
No,
But I
straight
can't
up in the first episode, he
you.
grows to the sides of the school, shoves his hand through the school hallways, and grabs a kid.
Yeah,
loitering
no,
in the
he does
class.
that.
Yeah.
No, I know. I remember the scene. That's why I'm saying I want to say you're full of crap, but I'm not saying you're full of crap.
Nudists! Bitch!
Stop that.
Nudist to beach.
Nudist the beach.
I hate all of you.
One more time for the people in the back.
Nudist to beach.
I hate you.
Max, don't
You
deny
okay
you're
there,
enjoying
Max?
I'm still hooked. I'm still hooked up on the time skip after they talked a bit part.
Oh yeah.
I'm
We haven't
literally
forgotten
just
that.
gonna do a
We've
time
just found
skip so I
equally
don't have to
baffling
write
things.
dialogue.
Yeah, it's like I desperately want to play to finish up Kill la Kill, but it just hasn't been able to keep me hooked the way that like Gurren Lagann or Gundam has been able to.
The early episodes of Kill la Kill were where it's at.
I mean, I don't know. The later episodes were also
No,
good.
okay,
They
look,
just
let's
wanted
just
to
be
shoot
clear.
Stopping
The
at
end
episode
goes
16.
so far off the rails. Like,
I
it's not more off the rails than Kill la Kill, because I don't think
You mean
anything
Gurren
can be
Lagann?
more off the rails than Kill la Kill.
Let's be real.
Or,
Kill la Kill's final episode
Gurren
was
Lagann,
literally just Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry.
will have to admit, Mako getting the upgrade scene, that was fucking hilarious.
That's amazing.
Welcome to Sonic Adventure 2. Glad you could make it.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. I'm just having this great moment now of like Atin's little fuck up there. of it can't match up to Kill la Kill. You mean the series that we're talking about?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, confusing Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill is fairly easy, being that they're made by the same fucking company.
They have the same art style, and they are both so far off the rails that, like, like, things like how to pick up girls in a dungeon looks normal by comparison.
He isn't wrong.
I mean, the art style's certainly normal.
Listen, after Kill la Kill, I was able to watch Monster Musume and be like, this is fine.
Oh god, this is
Creepy, but fine.
Oh god, this is painful. Don't look down, it was just an accident, but be careful, there are bad people, you shouldn't give out your full name, just say Icaros, okay? Naruto says with that foxy smile, and Icaros nods, feeling odd emotion. Yes,
okay,
master.
this is okay. Number one, she's calling him master. Number two, foxy smile. Number three, odd emotion.
Just stop.
Okay, Darling in the Fran X. Think Evangelion, except they pilot the mechs by shoving their hands on someone's butt.
Okay, but here's the thing. It somehow got good for like an episode or two.
Okay, why do people keep comparing mech animes to Ava?
Because nobody understands
Ava
how...
is literally the most popular mech anime in Japan by literally miles. It has its own Doritos flavor.
Actually, Gundam is more popular.
The Gundam is more
I
popular.
was going to say,
Ava
Gundam
is
has
big.
a statue!
Okay,
Ava is
Gundam.
big here in the States, not Japan. Ava's huge.
I'm sorry,
over here
does
in the
Gundam
States.
have its own Doritos flavor?
They
I could
have
probably
a
go track it
giant
down.
statue at a mall. It has a literal mall.
Oh yeah, the other thing is that the people who made Evangelion also broke off and made Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann, and Darling in the Fran X.
They were just the animation studio, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, the animation studio is still making Evangelion, but some of the
I know
artists
what
and
Trigger
shit,
is.
Yeah. Hey, we want to not make Evangelion. Okay, well, you're fired. Okay.
Fine, we'll go make our own mech anime.
We'll go make
It'll be
our
better
own
than
mech
you.
anime with drugs and hookers.
Mostly drugs. Mostly
An
drugs.
immense amount of drugs.
You mean in the show? No, we mean we're gonna do them.
What happens if I just do all of them at the same time? Take them, let's find out. Alright, let's begin writing.
I mean, to be fair, this was back when Sonic the Hedgehog was popular, so they were like, hey, doing drugs and writing video games works.
I mean, that's how FLCL got created, so...
Yeah, that's fair enough. Apparently they're making a season 2 of that.
Oh, no, Season 3 came out
Why?
already.
Oh.
When did season
They released
2
Season
happen?
3 on April Fools.
Of course they did.
That's just like them.
Oh, of course they did. Anyway, Mocha, you can count us as your friends, okay? Naruto says, smiling back, and Mocha snods and snods. Smiles and nods.
Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave.
Inside Mocha's Rosario! There's no doubt about it. I feel two different kinds of Yoki coming from him, but they both feel sinister. Inner Mocha thinks never feeling this kind of Yoki before. Only a few people know of Naruto's parents. At the academy class! Hello, everyone.
Meanwhile, at the academy class.
Yeah. Blah, 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 cat-like teacher, blah, blah, blah. Odd feeling...
Meanwhile, in our universe...
The teacher gets an odd feeling from Naruto. It can't be him. No. Naruto looks back at teacher. Blah, 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 monsters. Blah, 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 monster identity. Blah, 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 blah. Why not let humans join? This is just fake coexistence. You must... Well, you... Hagger the headmaster that, oh, you're Naruto Uzumaki. What?
I do not understand.
Boring rules. Why don't we just eat humans? That's what I do, teacher. And that's why you don't have friends. Some students chuckle. Sukune freaks out about what's happening. Now, no need to fight. Because the school staffs and students from head to toe are all monsters. We're inside a secret barrier, and any unsuspecting humans who enter will be killed on the spot. Coexistence, my ass, Naruto mumbles. Sukune drops his book, drawing Saizo attention, and sticks his tongue out at Sukune. Sorry, Sun-kune! Freaking him out.
No. You're full of crap.
No, he's not.
Good. So
Sun-kune!
now, Sun-kune, is this the tsundere version of Sukune?
Yeah, this is the tsundere version. Saizo's
I kind of
want to
read that. That'd be hilarious.
I am somewhat upset.
Blah blah blah. Who the fuck has music going on in the background? Is that your brother?
Not
Yes.
Yeah,
Not
it's
me.
Tell him he's on the fucking internet podcast now.
me. And that everyone's laughing at his choices.
What's he listening to? I didn't hear it.
It's dumb. Anyway, Godfather, you planned this. Sorry we late. Oh, and you two are. This is Mocha, and this is my friend Icaros. Those girls are hit. Don't you think they're cuts?
Yes,
What
they're,
did the
they're
students
very hit.
What?
say?
Wait. Are these girls like over muscled? Are they cut? Is that
Are
what's
they the
going
Pillar
on here?
Men? Are they the Pillar Men?
They are very hit and cut. Clearly.
Those girls are hit. Don't you think they're cuts? I agree, his friend says. Hello, Sukune.
yeah.
We're in the Saki class. I'm so happy.
Yeah, Kiln, the old Gundam statue was taken down, and in its place they put the unicorn statue.
Why?
Because people
apparently-
like unicorn more, and those people are wrong.
It's probably because they only want to do one at a time, but the unicorn one's cool. It actually
I'm
transforms.
not saying it isn't cool.
Naruto is
it's
walking through
transformed.
the
That's how
hallway with Icaros. All the guys are glaring at Naruto while the girls are glaring at Icaros, thinking Naruto is hot.
Sneaky, you still there? You've gone silent.
I for the
Sneaky.
longest time thought I didn't have a soul, and now I realize I do have a soul, and by God, it hurts.
Welcome to the
Congratulations.
real world.
Congratulations, you have earned a soul. You now only feel the slight, normal sense of emptiness.
Naruto
recommend that you
yawns,
continue
drawing Icaros's attention. That's not how you... Are you tired, master? Question mark, comma, Icaros says. And some boys hear it and start shedding tears. They all go on their directional form, knees in front of Naruto. Please teach us, oh great master, they all says, crying, and Naruto sweat drops.
Oh boy.
Icaros, Naruto says, looking over her, and Chibi Icaros turns to him, showing no emotion. Yes, master, Icaros says, and receives bop on head. No calling me master at school. This is worser than I thought. Naruto says...
No, they didn't use the word worse, sir. They didn't. Please tell me they didn't.
Naruto says, panicking from the guys crying on directional form their knees. I'm sorry, master, Icaros says, showing no emotion. Oh look, a cute girl, Naruto says, and they all look away while Naruto picks up Ikaros up bridal style running away. Wait, master, teach us, they yell running after Naruto. Leave us alone, Naruto yells, and behind running around the school, but
How
finally
long is this going to go on?
but finally loses them. He humid out the window.
This is just trash.
But finally loses them. He humid out the window.
What? What?
All right.
Calm down, Cleric Beast.
Sneaky has ascended into a Wookiee?
I just call him Cleric Beast because that's funnier.
No, he's graduated from Cleric Beast to Wookiee.
Is that his
He's become the
natural
first
evolution?
Vicar.
Is that his natural evolution?
Yeah.
God, I hate this.
It's from Cleric Beast to Wookiees to Vicars.
God, I hate this. Naruto says, signing behind a tree, sees something drawing his attention. Is there a problem, Master? Ikaros says behind Naruto. He turns to her. I said no calling me Master at school, Naruto says, and she just blinks. But we aren't at school, Ikaros says, and Naruto face faults. Yeah, you're right about that. Just stay quiet and watch, Naruto says, and Ikaros moves next to Naruto, both watching Sukune and Mocha talking about Sukune not leaving. I am a human, Sukune says, and Naruto watches closer, while Ikaros shows no emotion. But Mocha is shocked learning this and takes a few steps back. I'm a human. I only got into this school because of some mistake, Sukune yells with tears in his eyes.
Why would you tell them this?
Yeah, kill him. I'll take your account. Sneaky and I can use it to start shilling out for our own stories.
Does anyone want my account? I'm done with fanfiction.
According to Isley, he gender bent his way out the window.
Yeah, that's how you do it, don't you know? That's how Ranma does it.
Ranma doesn't count.
He does not count, this is true.
Not a good comparison for this.
You really showed that expression, Sukune says, looking away, seeing the look of disbelief. Blah, blah, blah.
You really showed that expression. What the hell does that mean?
Don't come near me, you hate humans, I don't want to befriend monsters. Shocking her and Naruto, Sukune yells, shocking her, and Naruto looks down and grabs his head in pain and sees a vision. Flashback!
Flashback!
Please tell me Naruto is now grabbing Sukune's head?
I don't
Yes.
fucking know.
No. Naruto. No. You
it's
see,
grammatically
he's
correct,
attempting to do a
but-
Vulcan mind meld to share the memories of the past.
It's
Yeah, like-
raining a lot, and Naruto appears in dark alley and sees younger version of himself holding onto a girl with red hair crying. Their directional form
is
to-
this Batman's origin story, but
Yes.
for Naruto?
Yes. Their directional format, 2 dead people covered in blood. Big brother, I'm scared. Why do people always attack us? They call us monster and attack us. The girl says, crying into her brother, who has a look of anger. Kid Naruto wraps his arms around her. I'll protect you. I'll kill them all if it means I can protect. I'll kill all the humans and keep you safe. Kid Naruto says, looking at the 2 people he killed that were trying to take their directional form, rain, coats, and kill them. Naruto then looks at the raining sky. The whole time Naruto is watching everything. Flashback end.
So, is that it?
A vision of
guess?
the past. Naruto, Sarah, age, look around. Blah, blah, blah. Ikaros, let's hurry. I felt a spike in Yukai!
This has to stop.
And grabs Naruto, surprising him as her wings appear. As you such, master. What? Ekro says and flies up fast and heads towards them. Cliff, blah blah blah, Saizo, real form, hey ugly, leave them alone, blah blah blah. Imoka, even if you are a vampire, I still like you, and blah blah blah. They're all crying. He takes off the Rosario, blah blah blah. You're about to get your butt kicked by Mocha, Naruto says, already knowing about the truth behind the Rosario. Thanks to his godfather. His godfather, the Demon Lord. The light gets brighter and the sky gets darker and the moon gets brighter and bats come from the sky.
Yep, this checks out. Carry on.
Blah, blah, blah. Master, she's awakened. Blah, blah, blah. Oh man, the tales, as in an animal tale, are true. Red eyes, silver hair, overwhelming energy. She is an S-class super monster. A real vampire! Saizo says, shocked, and Mocha moves the hair out of her eyes. Blah, 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 blah. Know your place. He's defeated. She won in one attack. Let's not get on her bad side. We'll give you live birds some time alone, Naruto says, smiling, earning a glare from Mocha. Mocha lays Naruto down and walks towards Naruto, and he blinks in surprise. I would blink in surprise if I was being laid down and then walked towards.
Yeah.
Who are you? Mocha says, glaring at Naruto, not like the sinister Yukai, and Ikaros stands in front of Naruto. You will not harm Master, Ikaros says, with her wings expanding and her uninformed. And her uninformed turns into her usual armor.
What? Yup, that checks out. I don't see no problems here.
No, it's fine. Keep reading, it's fine.
Absolutely no problem,
blah, blah, blah,
What
blah.
are you, the Grim Reaper now?
Blah, blah.
Yes.
I don't get it. He has evil Yukai, but he acts kind and gentle, Mocha thinks, shocked, and then Naruto taps Mocha's forehead, surprising her. Now, come on, smile, both of you. Smile, Chibi Ikaro says, still showing no emotion, making both sweat drop at this. Well, I'll leave Sukune to you. Let's go, Ikaros.
Stop putting visual gags!
In the woods! Master, I want to ask you something, Ikaros says, and they stop. What is it? Naruto says to her. Why didn't you transform, Ikaros says, and Naruto looks away. I can't, for some reason I'm unable to. I don't even know what I can transform into. Only 10 might. Holy shit! The first capitalization of his name in the entire fucking chapter!
It did at least finally happen.
Yeah, and it should not have taken this long.
Okay, but given how bad everything else has been, I think it's an accomplishment for this guy.
Leave a review and no flaming. Well, if you want me to leave a review, no flaming. Okay, this story was downright awful. Period. I'm fairly certain you have never seen the English language before. Period. You bring shame to your family.
Okay, now where's the constructive criticism?
Have you considered suicide?
tried
Is that
reading anything that has been published before? Literally anything. I think you could learn how to write better by even reading the New York Times.
I mean, the New York Times is actually a pretty well-written newspaper.
It's still pretty. Yeah.
Fine. Cosmo. Post. There's my constructive criticism. There are a few war quotes that could apply here. I'm not quite sure why you're applying war quotes to this, but I would like to hear them. Never again should there be such an assault on decency and common sense. Well, that wasn't an assault on decency and common sense. That was just a painful car crash that crashed into a train that then derailed off the side of a cliff with puppies inside.
What did the puppies ever do?
The puppies existed, therefore making the author sad because they
took
weren't
the
dark
cheap
and
train.
gray.
Aha.
Is that a fucking Grim Fandango joke you just made? You piece of shit.
You know what? I gotta say, that was a good job, Manny.
Man, I want to replay that game. That was fun.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got some Ruby Undertale.
Please, after what we just read, can we just stop?
We got 20 minutes
It's
left.
8:42. Yeah, we
It's
still got
it's time to stop.
It's time to do, this one. Oh! It's dead!
Oh, did we find a dead link?
That's a dead link?
Is that our first dead link?
No.
No, this is like the third or fourth.
Oh, you're right.
It's always magical when it happens.
Because it means we don't
Star
have to read it.
Wars The Paris Evolution.
What? Sorry, I didn't hear you right. You wanna try that again?
Star Wars The Paris Evolution Legends Continued.
No, I'm still not hearing you right.
2 years
I'm
after
hearing what
the
you're
war,
saying.
James Forgo will soon face an enemy he thought was dead, but how far will it go before it tears his world apart? I don't own any Star Wars or Halo content, only the original characters. Oof. Hey, you you wanna...
No,
wanna take-
I ain't touching it.
You wanna take this one?
No, I'm not touching it, and you can't make me.
I
I
think
ain't
there's a
obligated.
sequel. There's a sequel?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Oh
sorry, there's
no! Star Wars The Paris Wars canon?
I need
Nine! Nine!
Show me a link, sir.
Oh,
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. I choose not to believe you.
I refuse. I demand a source for this.
Star Wars: The Paris Wars Legends. Star Wars: The Paris Evolution Legends Continued. Star Wars Paris Wars canon. So he split it between the Legends books and what Disney has deemed canonical, apparently.
You see, personally, I think it's the other way around. I think everything Disney says is a load of bullshit, and I'll keep my childhood, thanks.
Yeah, none of us here are going to disagree with you. Matt.
XCOM
It's okay.
Star Wars crossover. XCOM Hero of the Republic.
Oh, sweet
I mean,
God.
that could. Okay, hold on a minute. XCOM Star Wars could be good.
After the Volunteer takes out the alien battleship, he is teleported to another galaxy where he is forced to fight in a massive clone war.
Never mind, it's retarded.
Wow,
so
that
quick.
turnaround right there.
Let me just stop you.
And none of them even have 30, no, one story has 40k words. That's the highest word count from this person.
I'm looking forward to the rest of my week, because I've now got a couple of movies lined up I'll be watching on my Kindle. The new Star Wars film is one of them. I can't wait to get a look at the film that is actually split the Star Wars fan base perfectly in half.
This is an American. Hello, I'm Amari. Yeah, sure, the first story I made was neither trash or has way shorter chapters than many other authors on this site.
I think he meant either, not neither.
Look, if he can't even get it right there, Max, I don't care what he meant.
No, I know, but I'm trying to translate for the sake of people.
But I made
Adventures
Adventures of Adam to start my fan fiction career. These stories was made before the new stuff made after 2010 was put out. Now I can accept the Halo story from Halo 4 and up, but Disney's I had to alter to fit what I made when I was 12 years old.
Why would you alter it at all?
From how New Republic have a clone army. Now before I continue, you'll receive many stories of crossovers, but come on, this is fan fiction. Now I can add things, slightly change the battle aspects, or add dialogue here and there. Oh boy, he's gonna add dialogue! But all I want is to make people know that my fanfictions will be dramatically different in most ways. So with Halo, I can say John 117 married Kelly.
I mean, yes, you can say that, but you have to make it convincing and enjoyable.
Now, some of the storyline I won't get too deep into unless I want my stories be 100 million chapters long, full of unnecessary things no one cares about.
Like this entire paragraph.
Unlike your current stories, which are 20k words long of shit no one cares about. So that is why I cut down some of the chapters. Also, can some people please read the story and not just the battles? It's a simple request, not to force you if you don't want to. It's so I can see what people like. Also, no harsh reviews, profanity, or sexual comments, because you will be blocked.
Wow, Sneaky, there goes your entire repertoire.
Hey, I have another repertoire that I haven't
Which
done in
other
a very
repertoire?
long time, where I mocked someone really fucking hard and gave them token cookies. And then they featured my review on the next chapter of their story, and it was longer than their chapter.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Almost as sad as your continued existence. It's just proof that God is merciful.
No.
That or God hates us all, and that's why he's still here.
James Forgo was a UC captain of the UC Paris, a heavy figure of the Paris class.
Holy hell! I'm sorry, what was it? Oh yes, Holy Walls of Text, Batman.
He and his crew was part of Battle of Earth before shipping Yunus Amber in glad pursuit of Covenant Supercarrier TM, but soon overjumped their destination. This resulted
That's not how
that works!
This resulted of them jumping...
That is not at all how that works!
This resulted in them jumping from the Milky Way to an unknown galaxy!
That is not
how that works!
That's not even how fucking 40k works!
I was just driving down Highway 90 and I missed exit 17. I guess I'm in Africa now.
You two sound incredibly distressed.
Look, we had a long talk over the summer about how the fuck Star Wars and how the fuck Halo works and how the fuck 40K works. I am not wasting another 300 hours describing to these assholes how this works.
Well, you know what? You should have fucking podcasted the first time then.
Yeah!
Maybe we wouldn't have this problem, because you
No,
could be the
definitely.
foremost expert on it, as far as fans go.
I mean-
no, what we really need is we need more than 4 people watching us. What we need is 100 people watching us so we can, like, continue to do nothing useful, but still feel better about ourselves.
But then I'll start feeling self-conscious.
But Max, money.
They
But
soon
H-Front.
was assaulted by Confederate dreadnought that flew nearby, standing its ground. That flew nearby, standing its ground.
I see.
After disabling the warship, 3 Republic capital ships flew into system and assisted the ship in repairs. James soon met Borisophy, a Jedi Knight of the Republic. After repairs are done, James and his crew assisted the Republic in recapturing the planet of Umbra, saving Barris in the process. Soon James and Barris admit their love for each other, dating in the process.
Why is it still
There's
going?
been so much development. All of it I hate.
During an operation to rescue Tortuga slaves from the Zagarians, the UNSC Paris was sent in to secure the prison. But James orders the facility to be destroyed, angering the Jedi Order and the Republic Senate.
I am the Senate.
Once returned to Coruscant, the ship was forced to retreat as the Jedi Order had Anakin and his Republic warships intercepted.
No.
No,
No.
no. It's not how that works.
I mean, yeah, it totally is.
A month after the attack, Richard, the navigation officer, was able to track 2 UNSC contacts. One was a 32-year-old support ship, the other was a frigate that was declared missing.
Sneaky, it's 8:52, by the way, so you might have to speed this up.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm not sticking around.
When
past 9
studying the
o'clock
support ship, they noticed they have no slip space drive. The ship was soon ordered to land on uncharted planet and stay hidden from the Republic. They soon head to the frigate. Once they arrive, they see they only see the ship in pieces, but with 2 survivors. John 117 and Cortana. After scraping the ship of its ammo and slip space drive, they return to UNSC Spirit of Fire. Wait, what?
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 Where did the Spirit of Fire come from?
And temporarily installed it let it travel to the wreckage to collect the scrapes and return to Tatooine. What?
This is just all over the place.
Once done, the group returned to Tatooine to build up the city.
What?
What?
This reads. I can't even say this reads like a bad fan fiction. This reads like a bad D&D campaign.
Oof.
While doing so, James planned to give area an economy, meaning doing jobs for other governments who don't want to join neither the Republic nor Separatist. This allows Barris to give them the idea of working with Mandalore. Once they arrive, James and his crew was given permission to assist Mandalore of its terrorist issue for assistance on building a new empire.
What is happening?
While committing the operation, Jedi Master Obi-Wan contacted a Republic fleet led by Anakin Skywalker. On Mandalore, the mission was complete, but James was alerted of coming Republic forces. He ordered both the UNSC Paris and UNSC Spirit of Fire to fly far from the battle until they are needed. By then, Republic ships arrive for battle. Soon, gunships land and chrome troopers of the 501st engage the outnumbered UNSC Marines. But the skirmish allows the UNSC ships to send longsword and short sword fighters at the task forces. Soon, the UNSC came in and fired MAC cannons at the fleet, damaging it badly.
Is this author on crack? Are they high?
Yes.
I mean, I think so.
After the fleet, the Republic was trying diplomacy to rid of the UNSC.
Okay,
But
get the fuck out. You overstayed your welcome. Shoo shoo.
But soon learned of its growing fleet and its intentions to make the Jedi Order look bad.
Hang on, who learned what? Did the UNSC learn about the Jedi Order looking bad, or did the Republic find out there's
The
a
Republic found out the
conspiracy?
UNSC is going to run a smear campaign of fake news on the Jedi Order.
Oh, so they're going to be Admiral Natassi Dalla. Got it.
Soon James made a speech on his promise to the galaxy and was then elected governor of the UNSC.
That's not how that works!
What? This
This
gave
is
him
some-
the control of the military and the people that lives with the UNSC. He soon started with Onderon, where a resistance group was battling against the Confederate systems. Once he received permission to join them, UNSC Epoch, what the fuck?
This is some high quality trash.
Flew in with longsword fighters as they drop EMP across the planet. Oh yeah, just dropping EMP.
No, is it actually spelled that way? All lowercase with an S at the end? Or no S? Like
No.
singular?
Nope, singular EMP.
Just imp.
Yeah,
Lowercase.
He's not wrong.
yeah.
What the fuck?
After brief conversation with James, Ahsoka begins to doubt her people.
Oh boy.
Once denied explanation, Ahsoka knew she will have to leave her group. Her
I
opportunity
mean, Ahsoka did
came.
leave the Jedi Order because of reasons.
Her opportunity came when a failed diplomacy to make the UNSC join them turned to war. She flew away from the planet as the Republic amassed a large fleet to invade the planet. After the coming attack, Republic ships engaged 4 UNSC ships that was the defending the planet. As the battle
Was
goes on,
defending the planet, eh?
as the battle goes on, Ahsoka confronts Anakin and battles him, only for Barriss to join in and become wounded. Soon the Republic retreated after heavy losses.
Why would anyone read these battles, let alone this story?
A
They have a
few months
crippling
after Barriss has
It's
passed,
disgusting.
a state funeral was made in her honor. Soon Ahsoka was allowed to stay with James after he showed compassion to her. This allowed her to really love a person. She soon admit her love to James as they talk in her room before making love.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Shut up. Shut up!
I've come to talk with you again.
A few weeks later, the UNSC launched a massive offensive on Camino and Geonosis, killing many civilians and hives in the process. Soon,
What? Civilians? Where? What
acceptable
civilians?
casualties, don't you mean? Soon, Padme Amidala has announced her loyalty to the UNSC.
Really?
Soon the Republic launched a counteroffensive on Mandalore, only to witness the real power of James Forgo. Turns out he was part of a secret Spartan program that makes soldiers go berserk without fatal body modifications, and James was the only one that was successful.
Oh.
This is hurting my soul.
That definitely hurt my soul.
For the record, I'm not happy.
Soon Palpatine.
And you think I am?
Soon Palpatine knew that many of the Jedi was becoming useless in fighting the conflict. He soon ordered the Jedi to be removed from service, but leave a few Jedi like Anakin Skywalker and Mace Windu in service. He soon tricked the UNSC into making a pact! Soon an impregnated Ahsoka Tano, Padme Amidala, and a UNSC captain arrive for the agreement, only for clone troopers and a few Jedi appear to ambush them. They was soon saved by James and his crew, only to learn Ahsoka lost the baby by a hit on the stomach.
I think we're done. We're done. This is done.
Please stop.
Angered
past.
by the news, James engaged Anakin and Mace in lightsaber fight. Equipped with 2 lightsabers, James wounded both Anakin and Mace Windu before being chased off by the clone troopers.
My question is why Anakin would attack Pet.
When returned home, James found out about Ahsoka's second pregnancy. What the fuck?
It's 9:01. We're done.
I'm sorry.
Cease.
Cease speaking words.
Can we just, like, revoke Sneaky's reading privileges?
Sure, if you want
I
to.
mean, you can.
I didn't realize you were volunteering, Max.
I'm not volunteering anything. I mean just cutting you off, period. Because if I don't let you read, you can't find this shit.
This physically hurt me. Please, for the betterment of humanity, never...
Sneaky.
Sorry.
Sneaky, we make the disclaimer for a reason.
For the
You
betterment
can't-
of humanity, learn how
Oh my
books
god.
do.
Sneaky.
There's my
can't.
constructive criticism. It's not
That's
harassment.
not constructive
It's not
or
harassment.
helpful.
It's
not
extremely
helpful.
helpful.
No, it's not, Sneaky. The problem is, we can't stop him from being a piece of shit.
He already posted
No, we can't. He did not.
it. He posted it.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Sneaky.
The author would like to thank you for your continued support. Your review has been posted. Fanfiction, that is not the kind of update you need to be putting after posting reviews. God.
On the positive side, I won my game of Dota. The
good
trash
for
on the
you.
stream gave me the ability to power through the cancer of Dota.
Yeah, well, on the downside, I'm pretty sure if anyone decides to actually sue Sneaky for harassment, he doesn't get anything now in his defense.
No, because we tried to stop him.
You see, you can't sue me for harassment if I send you a single message that is non-threatening, non-sexual. At no point did I threaten him. At no point did I say anything that implies harm. I told him this physically hurt me and that he needs to learn how books do. There is no harassment or negative message in there. So, eat shit.
I don't know.
Can we
Aggressive
just
pressure,
stop
intimidation. Pretty fucking aggressive.
That's not even aggressive. For the good of humanity, you must learn how books do. That's not intimidation either.
That doesn't even talk about the
Look,
first two
let's
reviews.
just let it go so that we can all forget about this story.
I can't feel the front of my face.
That is because you're an alcoholic.
I think you need to go take a nap, Sneaky.
I think you...
Can you get out of your chair?
Yes.
Safely. Can you get out of your chair safely?
Yes. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Blah, blah, blah. Tell people about this. I'm not even kidding. Like, actually tell people about this. More people in the chat makes the funner time. For everyone. And, yeah. So, see you next time. Also, next Friday is the Angry Owl.
Next
interview.
Friday or this Friday?
This Friday. Which is next
I was
Friday.
about to say, because if it's next Friday, I can still go to my board game night.
Nope, it's this Friday. And, alright. So, yeah, so be here or don't be, I guess. Yeah. As always, we'll be here. Anyway, as always, there's always more and it only gets worse.
Ever so much worse.